I hate rain in any game I ever play. Like Minecraft, I turn off the rain every single time. It's just the most annoying thing to me. And in this game, it's like, dude, oh my god, I'm $43,000 in debt. All right, y'all, welcome to a brand new series on the channel where I will be building a new city on City Skylines, but it comes with a little twist. I'm going to be building this city on my very own map. This is Nikito Island. This is a map that I created and it took me like 2 days to make. I tried to make it kind of vanilla, but also interesting and definitely playable. Like, as you can see here, there's a beautiful river that flows through. You got this nice plateau, a beautiful mountain. You got some like cliffs over here for the ocean, and this right here is the only connection in the entire map because I had to make one in order to publish it and stuff like that. But really, you won't have to be worrying about that because this is our starting square. This is a port, a cargo port, and a passenger port, and that's it. That's all we got. And I'm pretty excited to just like jump in. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let us start our brand new city on Nikito Island. So when I made this map, I obviously already kind of thought about a preliminary plan, if you will. What I'm going to do is essentially create a highway that goes all the way around the map. Obviously, it'll be something that gets built on gradually. I'm not going to build it right away, but there will be this beautiful highway, very scenic highway that goes all the way around the map. It follows these coastlines and almost like a California highway. I think there's a name for it, but I forgot. And that is, I think, where we're gonna start. So pull out the parallel tool. We'll just use the 2-lane road for now because for the most part, this is just to get an idea for what I want to do. We'll turn on the contour lines so that we can respect it. We'll try to make it kind of neat, like this, and we'll keep it straight on this road right here, and then we'll just kind of bring it underground. This is just so that we can know where it is, relatively speaking, and then we'll go underground and just connect it at the bottom so that people can drive on it. Okay, so basically this would be, if this was like a normal map that you downloaded, this is probably where the highway connection would be. So that's why I'm using the parallel road tool, because eventually I'll upgrade this to be a highway. But that also means that we're going to need to create a interchange. So I'm going to do that as well. We'll make it a nice 30 up. We'll put it about here. We will curve it around town, and we will essentially just do this and this right here. Something like that. Beautiful. I mean, it looks terrible, but let's see if I can fix that with some move it. All right, I think that looks a little better. And then now this can go downwards as well. All right, something like that. It's good incline, good incline. And now we'll upgrade it to a 4-lane road, and this will be our main arterial. Unfortunately, I just realized I probably should have lined this up. That is what a smart man would have done for sure. But what we'll do instead is just move everything out the way and confine it to this little thing. So when I created the map, I basically put these little tiny little buildings here, assuming that they would populate whenever you started the game. But I don't think that's how it works because we have 0 population, and these are all empty. Literally nobody's here. This is a ghost town. It's a ghost town, so there's nobody here. But all right, we got our little interchange over there, and now this right here. If anybody's played cities, you know that the cargo ports and trains and everything, they are kind of a pain in the you know what. So instead, what we'll do is we'll take another 4-lane road here, turn off snapping so that I could definitely get this nice and lined up with those grids on the bottom, and then turn it back on, and then we'll you know, we'll just leave it out here so that there's a place for it to go in the future. Maybe just wrap around and connect back up with the highway over there. We could probably build a little town or some residencies over there as well. Okay, well, I don't know why this didn't connect here. It's a little strange. So yeah, basically these things are a pain in the ass to work with. So we'll just we'll do it our own way. I saw this video of people doing this. Basically, we're just giving them only one entrance to work with, and that's just so that the traffic in the future doesn't really become a headache. I'm basically solving the problem before it even happens. And then we'll just take off the traffic lights. Okay, well, we don't have access to those yet. I didn't realize. Okay. All right, so for a start, not bad, not bad. Now looking at this is going to be an arterial, this is going to be our arterial, but I don't know exactly for where. I'm thinking what we do is we take this road, and this one will also curve in and go somewhere over there. That'll be our future. Maybe we also connect this road right here. And you know, we make sure it has a key or a quay, or not really sure how you pronounce that.
Key.
And we'll just drag it out all the way over here. Perfect, 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 perfect. I'm just trying to get everything set up, you know? I'm not trying to go back and fix things in the future. So even though we don't have everything unlocked, I'm gonna make sure that at the very least it looks good. Okay, so now that we have a entrance to the port, I'm thinking we'll need another road, another major road, I think, that cuts right across the middle. We'll make it go under 30 feet, something like this. Continue it on, bring it back up, and then we can just stretch this over on this side. Okay, things are looking good. Now, we have to figure out where we want our zoning to be, and I'm wondering, let's look at the pollution, let's look at the wind. That is very important. Okay. See, that kind of ruins my idea because I kind of wanted the industrial to be like tucked away over here in this little valley. But if I do that, it'll just pollute the entire city. So instead, we could use this little area up here. That looks like it could work. Is if we use something up here. So I think I'm gonna try that. We don't really have to worry about things going to the right at all, so we can actually start the industrial even like below, like over here somewhere. So enough planning. Let's get to work. I'm thinking we'll do something like this to connect these two together, and then we should also get started on this side with our industrial area. So let's build this out a little bit. Can leave that there just to have a layout. And then we can also, let's just raise this up. Right, okay, hold on, I have to rebuild it. That works for now. Later on, we will go ahead and fix that. Oh, and then we also need to build out the connection, so. Why is it being so difficult with me? What did I do to deserve this? You know what? Let's just make our lives easier, huh? Let's just make it go up instead of under. Let's just abandon the idea. We didn't need to do that anyways, right? So let's just put it up here. Let's lower the elevation step. Make it go up to 15. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. So now we can come over here. This should definitely work a lot better. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, you just gotta have faith. That's it. That's all you gotta have. So we'll continue this road a little bit. We'll just make this one go forward so that we can get our grid lined up. I'm not crazy about using these 4-lane roads everywhere. Trust me, it's not like something I'm like purposefully doing. In fact, we actually don't even need to. Instead, what we will do is we will use a normal 2-lane road, and we'll just set up our industry over here. Just connect it nice and easy right there. Although I don't like working with curves when I'm trying to make grids, because in this game, like, the zoning is it's just very like old school, you know? Like, it's really hard to work with sometimes because the parcels don't like autofill out or whatever. Now, as far as grid sizes go, not perfect, but it's fine. Now, one entrant exit for this is probably not ideal. In fact, maybe we should have one more. We'll cut this block in half and have it connect right here. Make sure it has enough space in between everything. I think this is fine. For an industrial park, I like it, all right? Now, for our residential, we'll just make some neighborhoods over here. Now, the way the neighborhoods... I like to do neighborhoods the way it is for me personally, like where I live. I live in the beautiful, excellent state of Florida.
Oh my God, is that really what Florida looks like?
And here, you know, it's all just the most car-centric, awfully designed neighborhoods. But we just gotta work with it a little bit. I don't know what's going on with this corner. So yeah, it's just car-centric as hell over here. And these neighborhoods are usually just like a single entrance and exit and nothing more. A lot like this, basically. So something like that is pretty much how every neighborhood here, at least in Florida, is. At least in southern Florida. Of course, there's the grids. Usually those are next to the actual city centers. That's usually where you find like gridded neighborhoods. But otherwise, it's pretty much always like this everywhere else. You know, you have like just one strode and then the neighborhood. I'm wondering if I should make a strode here. I think the strode should be here. We'll put a strode on this side. That's the plan. That's where our commercial... That's what the first commercial is probably going to be there. And then in these two little corners, I'll put another one as well. Oh, you know what? This road should probably also continue that way. We'll make this into something eventually. Just leaving the crumbs for my future self, you know? Then we can connect this back up. Then we can take out the zoning on it. And now our neighborhood is all set up. So that's our first neighborhood, our first commercial park, or our first industrial park, I mean. And we need to create our commercials district. For the commercial district over here, it's going to be very simple, very much modern day America in the way it's going to be designed. Pretty much a single straight road that goes right across here, something along these lines, like so. And then we connect it up with an alley on each side. We'll make sure to take out those traffic lights when we get a chance. And then we can connect it up here and here, right? And then we can come over here and zone in some commercial. Let's use the standard. We'll use platter to put these down. All right. And then usually there's like a little alley in the back these kinds of places, so we'll just ring around the rosy it a little bit. Perfect. So yeah, this is pretty much every commercial area in my city. Looks exactly like that. And then while we're here, let's also fill in these little gaps with another commercial. Let's make sure we show the grid, and then we could probably just fit a big one right here. And we can put a little gas station or something. I don't know what would spawn here, but let's just fit one in there. Give a little quick stop for the people in that neighborhood. So, all right, that's all set up. That's all good. Let's just start zoning in. We'll make sure that the zoning actually makes sense around here. So I think it's always better to have them be big and not sporadic. Trying to maximize the space, basically. I think I'm actually going to use the regular low density just because since I didn't measure out this this neighborhood, I just want it to be completely filled. I'm not trying to have like gaps and stuff in here. And we got the commercial over here and we got the industrial over here. And we'll just zone that up like that. Now let's get the utilities in here. Let's get the utilities. So first things first, we'll use a small coal power plant. And don't worry, all right? I'm not gonna be a fossil fuel dependent city. This is simply for now. It's a simply for now kind of thing. Look at that. We'll level out the terrain right here. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want the transformer station to be basically right behind this area right here. So what we'll do is we'll just bring this back in. We will connect a road around here. Then we can put the transformer station facing this way by using this thing right here. Good enough. Good enough. Or should I fix it? Nah, that's fine. And look at that. Before we even unpause the game, we're already a tiny village. All right. Now we just connect those up. And our roads are now powered with the beautiful substance of electricity. Is electricity a substance? But we'll put a water tower over here. I usually put them in between my interchanges. Our sewage outlet can go right here. And just for realism's sake, I'll put a little alley that shoots off and goes towards it. So people could theoretically work on it, even though I'm not exactly sure what there is to work on, but you know. Matter of fact, I have an idea. What if we used a key, we did something like this, right? And then we used move it, and then we put it in like right here. Hear me out, hear me out. This is a good idea, y'all. Hold on. And then we push this up, and then we can get this, and we can just whoop, right there. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. What's not beautiful is the terrain, but that's okay. Just bring this out a little bit. Perfect. Something like this. Exactly. Yeah. All right. Now this road, we take out the key and we just connect it up. And then we can take out this one. I hate this connection. Hold on. Let me redo it. And connect it back up. Oh, it's actually already connected. Perfect. Now we unpause and let the people come in. Damn, it's a lot of ships already. Holy. I guess the word got out that there's a new island that just appeared in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. The Moguls are out. They see free real estate. So it looks like we got our first passengers. 0 passengers. All right. How about here? Another 0. Okay. No, we just got to give it a little bit. I basically want to make another neighborhood over here. And this one could be a much more standard grid. Now what we do is we can just give this a nice little entrance right here. All right, but eventually we'll just take out the red light here so that traffic can just keep moving. All right, yeah, things are looking good. We still got nobody living here yet, unfortunately. Now they're looking for some medium density, so I'll give it to them. And this is what this neighborhood will be, I think. So as far as zoning goes, I think this is fine. Now what we do is we come in here. Let's just use the vanilla for now. We'll get more creative later on, but for now we'll just use these vanilla medium densities. We're slowly getting more employees in here. I think that's why it's not producing enough electricity. The thing is that where are our citizens, you know? Oh, look at that. These are our first people. Look at that. All right, so we got some people. I'm gonna say these are our first citizens. Shannon Glover and Samson Glover. Samson Glover. I like that. We're gonna make him the Samson Glover. Yeah, give him a good title. Give him a good title. He deserves it. And then I think we can just we can just add him to our follow list, and we'll be following him. We're making sure he's good. Now I'm realizing these people won't have cars because they're all coming in from the port. There's literally no cars here. And here I am building the most car-centric. Look at this. It's literally Asphalt City. I'm pretty sure if we go into this menu here, we can build a vehicle factory. Yep. And to do that, we need oil drilling area hubs. Now when I made this map, I forgot where I put the resources. Let me see. Right, yeah. Damn, there is like no oil around me at all. Shit. I really want to get that vehicle factory only because I feel like we need it, no? I'm not sure if the game would actually work like that, if it actually matters at all. I mean, for now, we'll just pretend it never even existed. Let's see, maybe we can just give these guys a service, make them want to actually live here instead of not. Let's put a little clinic. A little clinic would probably make them feel nice. Yeah, that's fine. And I think maybe we could fit in a little parking lot here. Let's see. Make it look good and neat. And we could put some palm trees around. Oh, and then I have this mod for these thingies. Boom. And now we can put down some like palm trees right here. I like to detail, but I'm not one of those people that actually spend like hella time detailing. I'll do enough to satisfy my need for it. But nothing else, if you know what I mean. Much better, much better. Then we can come over here and turn this off. Take out these crosswalks. Take out these crosswalks. Take out this light. Or actually, no. What we do is we give this one a light, so that there's at least one easy way to get out for all the people that hate doing, you know, left turns or whatever. And these can also go away. I'll leave the crossings there only because when we upgrade it to a highway, it really won't even matter. Nobody is even gonna use this thing for at least like 10 episodes because for it to have any use, number one, there needs to be some cars in here. I genuinely don't know if cars will ever spawn inside because all these citizens are coming in from the port. What is going on with this water? I don't know, man. Listen, dude, it's my first map. It's my first map on this game. All right. So we're already seeing some problems here. We need workers. Lack of labor. Unfortunately, nobody is here. We need to build more services to get them in, I'm pretty sure. So let's just build a landfill over here somewhere. I think I just got to put it up here on this mountain. I wouldn't want it there. In fact, I'll probably delete it as soon as I'm able to get a recycling center. But for now, at least, we can just have it up here so that the people don't have to like complain or whatever. We'll put it right here in the middle. All right, now our little garbage trucks will go on and do their thing. I guess we have some of these unique buildings. I feel like this is kind of cheating to use these to like get XP, but you know, sometimes you gotta live a little in life, I feel. Oh yeah, like one of these like warehouses right here would look really nice. Yeah, I feel like that fits. It fits, you know? I can't connect it to anything though, unfortunately, but what we can do is provide a little pathway. Maybe they just want to walk to the port, since basically half the population here apparently works here. There's apparently 34 employees working at this port and only 29 people living in my city. So something isn't really adding up here, but you know, I'm not going to question it. I mean, honestly, we're doing pretty good for ourselves out here. Dude, I just realized it's 122 fucking degrees outside over here, bro. You know how crazy that is? Oh man, no wonder I only have 34 people here. They all must be masochists. Oh, looks like oh, okay. We got demand for low density, so we'll make another neighborhood over on this side. Same idea as the other one. Okay, so now let's just move everybody in. All right, so I put in a little bit more detail in this shopping center since apparently everybody's just walking everywhere. You know, I really didn't think about that. I thought, I don't know what I thought, to be honest with you guys. For some reason, I figured that the cars would just spawn at the house or something, but that is clearly not the case. But it doesn't matter. We are at a new milestone, small village. Let's freaking go, guys. Oh yeah, we got some new stuff. Now what I want to do with that is, what do we think we need? A crematorium would probably help a lot. That seems very useful. We'll leave that point for now. Where should the crematorium go? Let me find out. So the crematorium actually fits perfectly within this block, so I think I might just put it here. Perhaps I'll put it a little bit further down. Look at how many people are just walking, bro. None of you guys shipped your car over. We got a cargo hub too, you know. I think this needs a little bit more parking, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, you know what? We should probably put a school over here. A small elementary school. Oh, wow. Wow. Guys, we're losing a lot of money. Losing a lot of money, people. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses, partner. I think we need to take out a loan and build another little development over here. We could fill out this little area too. Let me do that. Let me do that because I don't even think it'd be that expensive. But first, we do need to take out a small loan just for roads pretty much. So that's why we don't need a lot. And then we'll put down a 2-lane. And to make it somewhat interesting, we can split up these into cul-de-sacs like this. Perfect. Now we can make this a cul-de-sac. Let's put a tree in it though. You know, we can be nice to the people that live here. You know, they have to walk 15 hours every day just to get to work. So I kind of sympathize with them a little bit. All right. I do like this little neighborhood though. I think it looks pretty nice. All right. So we're still hemorrhaging money like big time. Wow. Still 122 degrees out here. That's kind of crazy. I think it's because I have this. I have it on desalt. Oh, whoops. I can change the fog levels. Maybe we should just have it be its own thing. The clouds too, probably. But no rain. I hate rains. I hate rain in any game I ever play. Like Minecraft, I turn off the rain every single time. It's just the most annoying thing to me. And in this game, it's like, dude, oh my god, I'm $43,000 in debt. Oh no. Oh man. Oh frick. You know what? I'm gonna leave it here for today. Next episode, we gotta figure this out. We are in crippling debt. I mean, we got people moving in, right? There is people moving in. We got a city that is functional. Profitable? No. But functional? Yes. But honestly, guys, it's looking pretty decent. It's looking decent. If we can figure out the money problems, I would say I actually like it. I like this little small town we got going on so far. Eventually, we'll obviously expand. We'll make this another little residential area. Make this a more interesting industrial park. Take out that landfill, replace it with a recycling center. And then we will eventually need to expand. And I'm thinking, like, we could just go the normal route, right? Which is around this mountain. I think this is just the best idea. But I also kind of want to just expand this way too. Also because maybe if I go in here, right, there's oil right here, and we could do the oil thing and get a vehicle factory. Yeah, because I feel like no one's ever gonna get a car. I just don't know if the vehicle factory actually makes that like a thing, you know? So that is a strong reason for going over here. But I'm kind of worried about the fact that there are literally no cars. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like this is just not a good thing. Not a good thing for our town. So we got to figure this out. And we got to get ourselves out of debt. So join me next episode when we figure all of that stuff out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Definitely, you know, it's a new series. If you guys are new to my channel, you're only watching this because you like City Skylines content, please, I implore you to go and check out the rest of my channel. I am currently building my very own video game on Unreal Engine 5, and I'm essentially making a dev diary kind of thing where every couple of weeks I will be updating you guys on where I am on the game. I already have a couple episodes up, so you guys can go check that out. Obviously, the quality isn't super great. This is actually the first video I'm recording with an actual microphone, so it's not great. The other videos aren't great, but at the very least, if you're not interested in watching a video with shitty audio, you can just watch the videos from here on out, and I would also really appreciate that. That being said, I really do hope you guys enjoyed watching this video half as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. So that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, looks like my cat wants to say goodbye too. Say goodbye, Nico. I love him. All right, y'all. Peace out.